What does the origins of Synergy Credit Union have in common with the 7-year drought and a brutal recession? The answer lies in the 1930s.
In the Dust Bowl of the prairies, thousands of people were losing their jobs and homes. There were 2 dreams that helped people sleep at night. 1, it could rain, and 2, the bank might give them a loan. Sadly, there was no rain and the banks closed their doors.
Just when it looked hopeless, a group of tenacious individuals got together and said, enough. They decided to figure it out on their own, pooling their resources to take care of each other. This is how they created their own financial institution, inspired by cooperative principles known as a credit union.
Before long, there was a credit union in almost every community. Previously desperate Saskatchewanians were now member owners of a financial institution. Seeing firsthand what like-minded people could achieve, Saskatchewan credit unions decided to put their profits back into their communities.
An idea this good had to keep going, and so it did. Even when times got better and the banks came back, credit unions kept building momentum. While they followed banking trends, they also blazed their own trails, such as being the first financial institution to offer payroll deduction services for deposits and loan payments.
Through the 1940s, banks were making huge profits. However, the credit unions decided not to line their shareholders' pockets, instead give money back to their communities. By 1946, the war was over and Saskatchewan credit unions started to share their profits with their members.
In the 1950s, banks became rich thanks to their customers. On the other hand, the credit unions kept asking what they could do for their members. By the mid-1950s, credit unions picked up the idea of credit cards and they rounded out the decade by introducing Canada's first open mortgage.
In the 1960s, credit unions got their first computers, and their members could now update their passbooks electronically, a big deal when it came to efficiency and accuracy.
In 1971, credit union members could now drive up to the window of their credit union and do their banking. In this same decade, the credit unions also made it possible for members to open RSPs.
Adding to convenience in the 1980s, credit union members could use their member cards to grab cash from the ATMs. Credit unions also made telephone banking a thing in the 1980s.
In 1993, credit unions made it possible to pay for things in the store with your member card. By 1995, credit unions were setting the stage for online banking, while still offering in-branch services to those who didn't trust the internet quite yet. As the 1990s ended, credit unions introduced Interac e-Transfer.
Every once in a while, a revolutionary product comes along that changes everything.
iPhones made their debut, setting the stage for mobile banking. As usual, credit unions were working away at the forefront, innovating with ideas like chip technology and digital payments. Then, in 2007, Lloydminster Credit Union became Synergy, ushering in a new era of member-focused banking innovation across Saskatchewan.
So the same service standards and excellence that we've tried to work towards in the past will remain both today as we move into the future.
Today, more than 10 million Canadians are members of credit unions. So what's next? Like everything credit unions have done in Saskatchewan, it is about you as a member. Soon, how you manage and spend your money will be based on your financial data, which you will get to control and decide who can access. This emerging platform is called Open Banking. Driven by digital technology and your needs, Open Banking will make it even easier for you to control your money.
While it is good to look at how much has changed in banking since the first Saskatchewan credit union was formed in the 30s, it is just as important to look at what has stayed the same. We are with you through thick and thin,
Rooted in tradition and honest values, and driven by innovation to help reach your financial goals.
This commitment to you has defined our entire story, which will never change. That's a promise. Stay tuned, it's only going to get better.